Hi everyone! Today I would like to show you how my workspace looks like. It's actually a place where I write my letters. It's a place where I put 100% of me, and I decorated it with all of my old souled heart. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Our journey starts from the right side of my desk, where I keep studying materials. In a bottom drawer, I keep crafting and snail mail stuff, so basically old school vintage papers, pages and notes. Here's also a glue gun, some laces. I also keep here different kinds of glue, depends on the fabric I'm currently working with. You can also see a little collection of mine of wax seals and stamps here. In my upper drawer, I keep scrapbooking and crafting stuff, so mainly some flowers, buttons, needles and cameos, so just everything I find decorative. Here you can also see some stickers and washi tapes of mine. Now it's time for the main part of my cozy spot, so the desktop. Let's start with the small drawer right here. I keep here my pencil case, which I've done myself, my weekly planner, and some brush pens. Higher you can see my well-known on Instagram typing machine. Above there is a box with snail mail from my current pen pals. You can also see here a postcard from Amsterdam. Most times he just cries to himself. Inside there is a box made by one of my dearest pen pals and a cute little calendar. On the highest shelf there is a bracelet my pen pal sent me recently. There's also a box with some of my personal stuff like rubber bands and jewelry. On the right side you can see a box of the Dutch flashcards and 2 socks, one made by me and one made by my pen pal. And now the top. I really love how this part looks. It just shows my soul completely. Here is a box made by one of my pen pals and true friends. There's also a picture of me and a card I got on a flea market which I really adore. A little heart made by one of my pen pals. A lavender sachet which I got in a snail mail. A porcelain ballerina also from one of my pen pals. There's also a car replica from my brother. You can see also a porcelain hand from my mother. Little something from a flea market. There's also a letterbox and some decorative books and notebooks. So my letter organizing notebook. Here you can also see my journal, but it's actually a diary. There's also my poem book, which I've done myself. I'm also quite sentimental, so I keep here a beautiful cup, which I don't drink from, and an old wallet. On the left side, there is a box with some vintage papers. Lower you can see some photographs, and at the very bottom there are letters which I have to reply to. In the small broken cupboard I keep mostly papers.
It's like something evil is taking a hold.
On the lower shelf I have 2 good cabinets for oddments and trivia, just like papers, sweets and moulages.
It's like we're losing our sense of home. Just disappear.
Here I keep paper gifts from my pen pals, for example, poems. On the upper shelf there are 2 boxes full of decorative papers and fabrics. And here I keep papers which I wrap my letters with. In the back you can also see a box full of ephemera. And now, probably the most photogenic parts of my spot. Definitely one of the most adorable items is my mirror. You can also see an old picture frame with a rose. That's a flea market's finding. On the right side there is also a paper holder full of envelopes. And here my 2019 planner. On my desk there is also a transparent pad which secures its surface.
That is all still there.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you for being here with me and watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumb up if you enjoyed it. Also feel free to visit my Instagram for some daily inspirations. Have a beautiful day and bye!